like, share, and subscribe. We got a familiar guest. You've seen him before on our station. It has been a while. We have CJ Wilson with the Damn Jam. It's going to be one of the biggest, baddest events coming up in the state of Kansas. It's actually near Wichita. It's going to be at Lake Afton, thedamnjam.com. They have two exciting days, July 21st and the 22nd. CJ, let's talk about some of these artists. And one of my favorite that you're going to have is Cadillac 3.
Yes, the Cadillac 3 has been a strong pull for this show. Everybody loves the Cadillac 3. I've only been listening to them for a few years, and I have to say they're easy to love.
I remember when you could have got them for $1,500. You can't even touch that
Oh,
now.
not anymore. But
Yeah.
they are really good, and people enjoy them. They connect with their fans really well.
Yeah, it's amazing too, because most people don't realize it's just a three-piece band.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah, and
They're like the least amount of hotel rooms I had to get.
that, and if you look at their bios, they actually co-write a lot of famous songs for other people. So it's great that you get to work with them again.
Yes, I'm excited. This will be, I think, my third time to actually work with them.
Now, we want to tell you people that this wouldn't be possible and presented by Cars Plumbing and Heating.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay. Now, for Friday night, you're going to have a headliner. I don't think she's ever performed in this area. Ellie King.
Yep, that is correct. El King will be here on Friday night, and we are super excited. I've grown to love her a lot. Her music is a little edgy, full of country, and she's a wild child.
Nice. And then we have also Blanco Brown. Am I saying this correct? Tree Landon.
It's Trey Landon.
And then your last one is them Dirty Roses.
Yes,
So
yes.
now that's going to be an epic Friday, but you get to top it back off on Saturday. So if you can't, you get to see one day. Then the second day we have Yellow Wolf. I have seen them in concert. We talked about Cadillac 3. William Clark Green. That guy is amazing. He actually came to Joplin a few years ago.
Yeah, he is really good. And he actually mentioned Joplin. Was it a tornado fundraiser thing or
No,
remember like I think they did a second one or something?
one of the what is his name? One of the venue owners down here knows him really well. And so
Oh.
he'll play a show here once a year. He'll just like make us it maybe like a 45-minute or 30-minute set.
Oh, awesome. He's been pulling a lot of tickets from Texas.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Well, you're
Yes.
actually closer. That's it's really good about that. The
Yeah.
next one we have, if I'm saying this correctly, is Giovanni,
Uh-huh. And the hired guns.
the Higher Guns, and then we still have one more in my notes, Tony Martinez.
That is correct. Yep.
So you have two epic days to show. I can't go wrong with anybody. I'm still have to stick my favorite Cadillac 3. So if you can make it for both days, but especially on Saturday, that is my absolute favorite. Even though they ain't headlining, that is an amazing band.
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm excited. We also have DJ Knowledge, which just came off tour with the Backstreet Boys, and he's been on tour with Ariana Grande and who is the other one? Selena Gomez. So he's a pretty big DJ that went on world tours with all of them. We actually have him coming, and he'll be doing our beach parties and our after parties.
There we go. I want to talk about now, all this wouldn't be possible without some of the sponsors that you have going on. Some of the names of those.
Yes, that is wonderful. Thank you for asking. We have several sponsors and they're all important. Our top sponsors this year is, Coors Light, Miller Lite with LDF. We also have Wichita Bonding Company is actually the sponsor of Saturday, the whole day. And then we have Central Powers, who is our power sponsor, M&J Electric. And then we also have Trinity, Sales and Rental, and Ready Fence. So we have a great group of sponsors. We have about 54 sponsors and it grows every day. And what's kind of exciting with what we do is our sponsorships all come with VIP. So our VIP area ends up turning into a whole lot of fun where a lot of business happens as well. So we really like that.
I want to talk about your merch. Now, I have seen you are wearing a hat, but
I am.
can people get hats, t-shirts, stickers, koozies? What's all some of the merchandise you have available?
We have keychains, cups, koozies, hats, t-shirts, and we even have our own scent, which means we have a Damn Jam scent that we actually paid to have our own. And so we have candles and car kits and air room spray, and it all smells absolutely wonderful. And it's the
That's
Damn Jam
brilliant.
smell. At first, I thought, well,
That
what is the Damn Jam smell?
now that whoever came up with that, that's really brilliant.
Yeah, so it is. It's really awesome. And they're little guitars that you put in your car and it makes your car smell good too. So it's been really neat to see the community embrace. One thing that we have going on is I don't know if you ever heard of Nation of Patriots. We
Mm.
always team up with three nonprofits for our show every year. We allow that nonprofit to utilize our platform and our marketing, and then they get to utilize the event to raise funds for their nonprofit. So the three that we teamed up with this year is Nation of Patriots, Midwest Battle Buddies, Club Parkinson's, and actually we did Beauty and Beast, which is a dog rescue thing. So we try to give back as much as we can. We're very involved with our community, about 18 different organizations we actually work with closely all year. And then we chose for this year that will be our main, I guess, nonprofits that we work with. And Nation of Patriots actually has, it's a flag thing that they do, and they take one American flag and they go clear across the entire country to every single state. And you really don't know about them too much, but they do a lot. They started in, I think it was 2017 maybe, and the guy took off. He took the flag to every state. He raised money, but now he has people in all different areas. And it just so happens that the flag will be passing through Kansas during our event. So on Friday, July 21st, during the event at 12 o'clock, we have what is called a kickoff event. And we're actually having 150 motorcycles will roll into our park at the lake with flags a blaring. We have a 20-foot flag at the entrance being hung by the fire stations in Goddard. And what we're doing is we're raising awareness. And what this organization does is they raise money. They have no overhead. Everybody is volunteers, and they raise over $1 million a year for veterans. And in the state of Kansas alone, they have actually given $83,000 in helping veterans, whether they need an air conditioning in their house or they have some bills that need to be paid. This is a faster way, instead of maybe going through, a veterans home or through the VFW. This is a faster route for them. No strings tied. To it. They get what is needed, and it's paid for. And so this whole passing of the flag through the states is how they raise that money. And so it just so happens that we'll be passing the flag from Missouri, which I believe it is Joplin, Missouri, maybe, and it comes into Kansas, and then we'll take it from Kansas down to, I think it's Pahuska, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
So the passing of this flag is going through America, and we get to do that. So I'm excited.
now Pahuska has some amazing food. A pizza place that's really good. But speaking of food, I want to talk about some of the food vendors you have that people need to come out and try.
Oh, we've got taco vendors and burger vendors, and I think there's breakfast vendors, and we even have a vendor that's coming out with hydration drinks so that while you're on site they'll have a natural beverage for you that you can stay hydrated with. It works kind of like, how they have those IV stations at all the festivals, and
Yes.
you can actually have an IV and it helps them hydrate faster. Well, this is a more natural hydration, and it just comes in a bottle of juice. And so we have a lot of really unique things that are happening. In fact, we also have artists involved. So I wanted to highlight Kansas a lot. So the Dam Jam is a concert for 2 days, and the concerts happen from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. But during the day, we have beach parties, and we have the flag ceremony, and we have a cornhole tournament, and we have a candle making class, and we have a yoga class. And then we took all the boats off of the lake for the weekend, and we're having a float bash the whole time. So we want to fill the whole lake with people floating and kayaking and canoeing and, waterboarding and all those fun things. So it's really a destination location that all of Kansas has become a part of. And we just entered into the part where we introduced the Dam Jam Art Fam, and who they are local Kansas artists that we got grant funding for them. And they will actually build an art display. I think there'll be 5 of them on site. So when people come here, my goal is tourism, is the whole reason we're doing this event. Kansas is ranked number 46. We don't have a lot of tourism, but if we could ingest that tourism into our economy, is the whole goal of the Dam Jam, to raise our economy in this area and invite people for the tourism, and then also give them a little taste of everything that Kansas has to offer. So when they leave, they'll actually want to come back again. So it's been going very well. In fact, we've sold tickets. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, we have sold tickets in Wisconsin, Florida, Arizona, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, and I think it was 2 days ago we hit South Dakota and South Carolina. So I have to admit, that's the whole goal is alive and well, and I am just bursting inside with how good things are going with this show. I mean, I can't really put into words. We have an exceptional team that we always, no matter what comes to the task, they will take it and they will build it. And in 9 days, we build a city and tear it down. And we hope that it brings a great group of people to our area and that we can have something that we can be proud of for many, many years to come. In fact, we've already started on 2024, which I'm super excited about. I wish I could tell you all about it, Jeremy, but we already started getting the bands now because
Smart.
it's such a task to get bands now with all the pandemic, and it's a back and forth. You know how that works. But the exciting thing is that we're already working on that, and it'll be bigger than this show this year, like 3 times bigger with larger bands. And I am so excited. I would tell you, but we can't let that cat out of the bag. But if you're at the Damn Jam this year, we will announce that for them. So I must admit, we are super excited and truly blessed with how good things are going with this show. I can't really put into words. It'll make me cry just how amazing it is, how the community has come up, how the sponsors have come up, and how everybody wants to see this happen. And it's a big task. And I mean, not just us and the 13 owners that are putting it on. We're a team of about 1,300 now, between all the sponsors and the team and the volunteers and the management. And it's just absolutely amazing how you can see things come together, and there's so many moving parts, and they're all just a fine-tuned machine right now. And I'm super excited. After last year we learned a lot, but the exciting thing is we did so good. We used Wayne Productions out of Nashville, Tennessee. And he came up to me and he was like, I'm totally impressed. In fact, I think he took one of my guys back with him to Nashville.
Huh.
Was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You can't just take my people." And he was like,
It's called
"No."
borrowing.
He's like, "They we did yeah." And they do really good, and our team is strong, and we work hard, and the sky's the limit, and we move mountains every day. So I'm truly blessed. I'm truly excited, and I'm so happy that you took time to visit with me, Jeremy. You have a lot of exciting things going on right now.
I
I mean, you
do.
so many cool things. So I don't know if you want to talk about that while we're on here, but
Wait,
man,
as
what's
soon
going on with all these interviews and all of these? You can meet the stars through you. This is incredible.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as we finish. But yeah, I've got a lot of things coming on.
That is exciting.
I need to mention that you are cashless and how people find you on social media.
On social media, it's kind of funny. A lot of our stuff is called the Damn Jam MF for Music Festival, but in social media it's a little different meaning, but those are what most of them are. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have TikTok, we got Snapchat. Of course, we cover all of them, and then our website is thedamnjam.com. So yes.
There we go. I got
And
that.
let's talk cashless for a minute.
Yes.
Our cashless system works, and I absolutely love it. It's a little bit of a change for people, but Rocklahoma is now cashless. The Chiefs football games are cashless. A lot of festivals are going to this. It helps you really know what is happening on your event at all times. Like I can tell you what bartender at what time sold what beer to who. And that's what we really like, is having that. And how our system works is when you come in, you get an admissions wristband, and that admissions wristband turns into your cashless system. So literally you can walk up and order anything, and you simply tap your wristband. We did that for several reasons. We all know the world is ever changing, and we wanted to be, if anything was to come to a cancellation, if we're a touchless, cashless system, a lot of times we're last to be closed because we don't have that. So we wanted to make sure to have that right out the get-go. That system's very simple. In fact, we already have people topping up, is what they call it. And that is, you can go ahead and register your wristband right now and get your funds, and you can be putting funds on it every week on payday. And we have several people that are doing that right now, so that when they get to the show, the money is already on their wristband. When they check in, we scan their wristband, we scan their QR code, and all the funds move to that. And then on site, all of the tablets and everything our radio frequency, so we don't have to really worry about something not properly going through because a Wi-Fi connection is down or something of that nature. So it's really awesome how that system works, and I'm really glad. It's an expensive system to go cashless is expensive, but in the long run, you can really, the event is safer. There's a lot less theft involved, and you can see and make your event better every year by using that system. So that's pretty much how that cashless system works. And the fact that people can go ahead and put their funding, and when the show is over, the number one question is, what if we don't use all our money? Then you actually have the opportunity to go into your account and you can refund all your money back to your bank account. So we don't really do any of that. It's very individual based, so that people will set up their own account, and once they put the funds on the wristband, like, we can't see where the funds come from. We can't do transactions to put the money back into your bank. It's all things that you do on your own account. And then when the event's over, if you didn't use all your money, we don't want to keep it. So you have like 14 days before that system will completely shut down to be able to get that refunded back to your bank if you didn't spend all your money.
So there you go. We're going to have these links below the Damn Jam. I want to remind people that this is July 21st, 22nd. Get your tickets today. If you don't want them for you, buy them for a gift, buy them for a friend, tell your coworkers, follow them on social media, because we said next year is going to be bigger.